understanding the roles that make the family successful. Proverbs 24 verse 3, through wisdom is an house builded, and by understanding it is established. Every great house is built by someone. Every colorful family, every enviable family is a product of the commitment of the members of that family. If a family is going to succeed, everybody must know in that family what their roles are. What is roles that make family successful? Duties assigned to every member that guarantees the prosperity of that family. Our God is a God of responsibility. In every family, there are three persons whose roles determine the family's success. He is the father, the mother, the child or children. Success does not come by wishing success. Success comes by committing to the duties that are assigned to you. Who is the father in a family? A father is the overseeing man in any family. He is the first man that becomes the role model for the child. 7 roles of the father for a successful family. Number 1 role of the father for a successful family is leadership. A family without sound leadership will fail. Everything without a head is a monster, and everything with double heads is also a monster. Watch carefully. Everything that lives that has a head, once you cut the head off, it dies. The father is a leader, therefore the life wire of the family. He's not just the head of the family, he heads the family by establishing leadership. He provides guidance, direction, instruction, and understanding. He does not rule, he leads. A father is not a ruler that when he drives to the gate and hoots, everybody's heart will fall into their stomach. A father is not a king, as it were. A father is a leader, one that the children will love to be around, will love to learn from, will love to be like. He does not rule, heads, he leads his family. Basically, a father is 2 kinds of leaders. A spiritual leader. The second aspect of leadership is a leader of thoughts. A father is a leader of thoughts. So you must be careful not to negatively influence the children, because at the end of the day, it will tell on the family. Number 2 role of the father for a successful family is he's the provider. It is irresponsible, gross irresponsibility for a man to ask a woman, should I kill myself? There's no food in the house to say, should I kill myself? It's irresponsible. Gross irresponsibility. When you are challenged with providing for the family, see, be wise. Don't be bullish. Don't be arrogant. Don't be intimidated. Calm down and explain things. See the way things are. Don't try to be haughty about it, because it reveals that you lack wisdom. Even if a woman knows that you don't have, she's not going to ask another person except you. Even if the children know that things are wrong for their father, they're not going to ask another person except you, unless you want them to become beggars. When a father fails as a provider and you don't teach your children properly, you turn them to beggars, you turn them to thieves. Whether a father has a daughter or a son, if you teach them properly, if you make them realize you are facing challenges and then teach them through the things of God, they won't go to school and become prostitutes. They won't go to school and become thieves, because they are properly taught. Because if you can provide, there is a wisdom you can provide that will help them to manage that moment. Don't try to run away from it. Even if you can't provide as you should at that time, there are right ways to approach it so you can save them and save yourself from heartbreak in the future. Father is the provider. Take note, not a provider. A provider means there are other providers. In the family setup, the father is the provider. Even if your wife is working and earning, don't relax. It's not something you should be proud of, that a man sees and the wife is the one giving him money. No, don't be proud of it. Because you are the provider. She's not the provider. You are the provider. Now there are 2 basic areas of provision. A provides basic necessities. The second aspect of provision, he provides leisures. He provides comfort. He provides extra beyond food, clothes, shelter. Number 3 role of the father, an encourager and confidant. If your children begin to become afraid of you, you are beginning to fail as a father. Now, it doesn't mean they'll become too familiar that they have no regard, but there's a level of familiarity that must exist between you and your children. And how that familiarity is established and the lines are properly drawn is that you learn how to encourage them and you give them room to confide in you. And before you know it, they die to you and open up to strangers. They become vulnerable to the wrong people. Every father should watch this. Make sure you are an encourager to them. Yeah, if they fail, I mean, in your estimation, you think they're not doing as much as you want them to do, it's okay to be firm, to talk to them. You didn't do well, I'm not impressed, I'm not happy, but not to the point where you are damaging them and destroying them. Learn how to encourage them and allow them to confide in you. Now, this is a great win for a father, that your child can walk up to you, a girl or boy, and say, Dad or Daddy, this is this. And they're telling you something very severe, they're not afraid. If, as a father, your children keep secrets from you, an unworthy person will mentor them. If a child would rather take his life than talk to his father, then the father has failed. As a mother, if a child is afraid to tell you some things about their mistakes for fear of how you will respond, you will lose them eventually. The world will end up mentoring them. They will grow up to make too many mistakes, and then you didn't do well academically, and the results are very poor. And then when it comes to you, it says, I didn't do well. You say, you will never succeed. You're useless, you're an imbecile, you're a waste of my money. I regret having you. You are cursed. Be careful, even when they do things that you didn't expect them to do. Be careful the way you approach it. Number 4, the protector. The father is the protector. A father protects his family. Part of what you protect them from is hunger, wickedness, people, evil, spiritual wickedness, human enemies. A father is, see, the family should be able to see the father and they are sure that they are secure. A father should not be a fearful person, a timid person, someone who cannot stand and speak. A father should be a hero to his children. Don't let their hero die. There has to be some fearsomeness in you. There has to be some strength in you. There has to be some level of aggression. When you address issues that threaten them, they should know that their father is a lion, not a tout. They should know they have a father who can stand up for them. Your children should be able to have faith in you as a protector. You know, many women don't have faith in their husbands to protect them. They say, my husband, leave him. That will not be, that one, man. That's everything they fear him. That one, it's a bit toxic. So when you say, you can't try it with my husband. I know my husband. You can't try it. He will show you that he's a man. A father should be a protector. You want to be the kind of man that you tell a woman that, you know, I picked you from the gutter. You know, there's nobody in your family that can stand me if I talk. A father must be a lion, but not a tout. As a father, you should know people in high profile positions so that when certain things happen, you can wield your influence as a father over your family to save them. Number 5, the visionary. The father is a visionary. The one who sees ahead, plans ahead, goes ahead, and takes them ahead. That's a visionary. The one who sees ahead, plans ahead, goes ahead, and takes them ahead. See, if a family lacks a visionary father, the man will get married in one room, have all children in one room, they'll graduate to university in one room because he doesn't have vision. If a family lacks a visionary father, they'll be stagnated. They'll be thinking it's the devil holding them down, or it's a failure of the father to be a visionary that's holding them down. A father who is a visionary will not prioritize what he wears, spending so much money on how he looks, than putting money to things that will change the family in the days to come. A family without a visionary will be stagnant. They can start small, but if they have a visionary father, they will not end small. The family can start on the ground, but if the father is a visionary, they will end up in high places. Number 6, the punisher. Father's role in the family also includes being the punisher, the disciplinarian, the one who corrects, lovingly corrects, chastises, disciplines, he punishes. A soft father will produce weak children. A soft father will produce weak children. A father who cannot look at them and tell them they are wrong, chastise them, correct them, discipline them, he will produce weak children. Part of what shows that a father is doing well when it comes to this role is that you look at them and they behave. Whoever told you not to discipline a child wants to destroy that child. One person births a child, the whole community disciplines that child. Allow your child to be disciplined. A father must be able to control his family with all gravity. When he says stop, everybody should stop. Number 7, the investor. Investment means putting money in anything that will yield profits. Every father must play their role as investors. Put your money in any venture that will improve the lot of your family. For example, education, business, properties. Every father that wants your family to succeed must be an investor. And that's why as a father, you must be careful. You shouldn't have drinking problem. You shouldn't have humanizing problem. You shouldn't have fashion problem. You shouldn't have problem that will be consuming, that will become a devourer to you. Alcoholic problem, smoking, drugs problem. Whatever can become a devourer to your resources, avoid it as a man. Because the man ought to be an investor for his family. When you interact with a young man, a young lady, you will know their understanding of what real standard and quality is. You will know who trained them. You will know who imparted them. Their definition of standard and quality is what reveals the foundation from where they came from. Their understanding of standard and quality is what reveals the family where they came from. See, leave all these flashy things you see girls and boys are doing. When we understudy them, we look at the way they define what luxury is, the way they define what success is, shows you where they came from. No family fails where there is a duty-bound father.